What am I doing out here today? Again, going on 5 weeks. We still got 9 bags sitting up in this place. And more to come. But not much more. I'm practically done with this place. About 12:30. Absolutely beautiful Sunday for this fall season. Ooh, just got hit on the nose by a leaf. Hope you like my little rinky-dink fall videos. I know they're not much. Man, have we ever accomplished a lot out here. And I'm so burned out. Cause this little adventure right here definitely has burned me out. I gotta figure out a way to try to get those bags to where they need to go. And it's not out here. Back at it again. Week number 5. Not counting last weekend. Not in a row. Well, it was 4 weeks in a row. Up until last weekend. When I had to deal with the brake scenario on the vehicle. What a difficult job. How the heck am I going to get more than 9 bags up to that dumpster? I mean, it's practically right over there. It's just the hill is straight up. And not to mention that, I plan on trying to go through all that garbage up there. Well, not up there. There's hardly anything up there. But I plan on going through a few things to see if we can find more collectible stuff. You know, recoverable. Because we're practically done. That's the end of it. Man, but I gotta figure out a way to get those bags up there. There's no way I can get more than 9 bags back to the parking location through all this. I know what you're saying. It's the ultimate challenge. I mean, just walking up here, it's like you're walking on ice with all these leaves and all. They're layered on top of each other. So any kind of incline like this is like stepping on plastic wrap that's overlapped on top of each other. It's like a slip and slide. There's no way I can walk all those bags all the way back. It will take 5 hours. And at least 10 miles of walking. And I did 6 around Stone Mountain yesterday, up and down the hills. Climbing over boulders and stuff. Giant rocks. Outcroppings. Trying to discover cool things. And now I'm out here today, trying to finish this thing up the best that I can do. Let me go ahead and continue. Only got about 6 hours. No telling how far I can go. I only got 3 bags in the pocket. Because I know there's not a lot over here. Well, besides the bulky stuff that I probably won't be able to do anything with except organize in a very artistic manner. Like a fun manner. You know, you got the large Power Wheel toy. The Power Wheels toy over there, the Barbie one. You're going to say ride that thing down the hill. I can't do that. Because if you don't already know, in order for you to ride it down the hill successfully, is you got to burn the motors off on the back wheel. So it can roll freely, you know. You're going to ask, how do I know that? I don't know. I think I already told you that story. Yeah. But the bags I got left over are like these little half-assed tiny ones, though. It's all I had left in the vehicle. They've been around for a bit. I'm surprised they haven't been biodegraded away inside the vehicle for the past 3 years. It's crazy, though. What the heck is going on here? Looks like the deer have been inspecting my work. There's some feces right here. So apparently somebody's been inspecting the work. Talking about the wildlife and all. I hope they're going to be happy with it. It has cost me a lot of time. And it seemed endless at one point. Let me continue. Man, look at how small these bags are that I have left over. And all I got is 3 of them. Crap. Let's hope that the balance works out, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder how much would have been out here if I had the large bags. The 39-gallon trash bags, you know, the lawn bags. Then the balance would have been something else. To balance out the weight. To balance out the space within the bags. Because there's nothing better than filling things up than to leave it half empty, half full. So I think that's a sign that this is all we're going to need of this size, just to get the rest of it. Thank the Lord for that. Please don't tell me that they're trying to get me to walk these things all the way back to the parking location. Don't tell me that's what they're trying to make me do. Man, you guys crazy. Get a load of this. I think I found something really cool. I don't know what it is, though. Check this out. I'm leaving it out here, though. I don't know if it was dumped here for drainage or what, but it's got all these cool letters and numbers on it. Hold on. No, it's not a gravestone. Check that out. Probably some kind of mold or something like that. All it has is numbers on it. I can't tell if that says pi or what. There's 15. 7, 1, 7, 9, 3, 2, 5, 9. Yeah, it's all numbers. Hold on. At all different sizes. The heck was this thing part of? That's downright cool. Imagine finding that like 16,000 years from now. The universal language. What a good find for today. It's almost like my idea for my little hand discs. You know, my cement hand print disc that I'm trying to leave out in different places, monumental locations that I'm yet to even do because I've been too backed up doing other things. Great find for today. Finally made it up in this zone. I was a little bit off. I actually had 5 of these small ones. 5 of them. And I made it to the limits. The line. I know I got some bigger things that I'm going to put in this big bag right here. 215. And now I'm going to try to go through some of this stuff the best that I can to try to see if there's anything recoverable. I mean, last time I was here when I found this trash up in here, I just looked through it really quickly and it was getting dark. It was like 7 o'clock. But the main agenda is to get this, how many bags? 9, 14 bags. 14 bags up here is what I gotta get. At least it's not too far behind us. You're gonna say you're not gonna have time to look? Not to mention that, places like this have a tendency to be fine places for snakes to chill. Underneath all like the plastic stuff. But I'm not totally sure about it at this point. I mean, there could be one under here. Don't disturb them. Pure burnout. What a mess. I don't know what I have planned for this though. What am I going to do? I think the only thing I can do is just pile it up, organize it in one solid pile to try to alleviate the pressure. But people would hear us. Heck, they would hear us with the garbage bags. But how the heck am I going to climb that hill? How the heck would you climb a hill like that? With a bag in each arm, each hand. It's impossible. Oh dang, I haven't had any water yet. What the heck am I doing to myself? Oh hey little guy. Check it out. What you doing right there? Don't mind me, I'm just out here trying to pick up your habitat. Hope you like it. I think I see even more. Dang it. I need to get started on getting those bags to where I can get them into that dumpster somehow. But they keep making me rubberneck to see things that I'm not in the mood to see at the moment. know you're going to say you should have brought the bag down here with you. I thought it was just 2 aluminum cans. Welcome to heaven. Made it to the corner about dang time. This bag weighs about 65 pounds. Boy, did I ever screw myself good. Now what am I supposed to do? I mean, how would you handle this? 19 bags. No. 15 bags. 15 bags, man. How would I even do this thing? Dang it. I might have to walk them back. Man, my body can't take that right now. I mean, I'm like right here, but it's right at the exit. We're in full view of everybody else, pulling in and pulling out. I mean, there's the main building right there. Man, these angles are not matching up to our advantage. Man, how long is it going to take me to get this out of here? When am I ever going to be able to take a break, you know? I want to sit back and chill, get the lawn chair out, sit in places like this, you know, with a few Budweisers. Come on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. $16 bags to get all the way back to the parking location. And watch it roll down there forever. You're going to say, why don't you just roll the bags down the hill? It doesn't work like that out here. You have to put in the labor. I'm going in increments. 2 bags each trip. Like little plot points, you know, like in architecture when you're drawing the plans out, everything like that, construction drawings. You plot the points before you connect the lines. I think that'll make it easier. Besides, that's the way I've always done things. In a straight line. And little points. Specific measurements, specific distances from one to the other. Like in the cube, of course. Like the center points inside the circles. That's where I'm going. What is that? Oh, it's just a rock that looks like a piece of art. Oh, lightweight. Very cool indeed. Let me quit wasting time. There's a lot to get out of here. You're looking at close to 25 minutes to do it this way. That's how much daylight we got left. 4:40. Well, imagine if it was summertime and 93 degrees out here, would I be doing this thing? This is going to suck. It's baby steps down the hill. Little itty bitty, tiny steps to try to keep my balance. And then it's all the way back up there, up the hill. What do I get myself into? But look on the bright side. The further I go taking these things out of here, the cleaner this place gets. And the more I get on their good side out here. And word travels fast. An hour and 10 minutes. And I'm only 1/4 the distance back to the parking location. 5:32. Last trip. Every single time I take a step, the leg that I'm putting force on to give us the thrust up the hill, it slides almost every single time. If I had 16 people out here, we would be able to get this done in less than half an hour. But there's nothing like that manual labor in heavenly places. I guarantee you, 500 million people around the planet, if they went in a straight line throughout the continents and cleaned it up in one single line, we would have the planet cleaned up. In less than a decade. Probably a lot less than that if we work like this. And this is why I can't make it to the gym during the week. And this bag on the right weighs at least 50 pounds. And the more I go along with it to try to get a grasp on it, the more the top pulls off. It gets even harder to carry it. Imagine what it's going to look like when I finally get it to the vehicle. That is, if I do. Complete hell. Going through complete hell just to find heaven. And I always find it. Man. Not even close to getting this stuff out of here yet. That's quite the arrowhead. Beautiful. Right at the middle of the X. X marks the spot. Ain't nature such a perfect thing? Go ahead and get these out of the woods. Finally made it back down to the old road, the old access road. Gives us access. Three-fourths of a mile left to go. Ain't nothing like cleaning heaven and heavenly places. And I walked myself right into this job. 5 weeks. Over 100 bags. And this is what's left of it. I can barely even stand right now. I know you're going to say, we don't blame you. Got to get this thing done tonight. Boy, is it ever going to be a long trip back and forth. Man, seriously though. Once again, I think I bit off more than I can chew. Halfway there and it's dark. And it's about time the coyotes come out. What the heck do I get myself into, man? A lot of pain. Every quarter mile takes an hour and 10 minutes. So you're looking at it close to about 9:15 to 9:30. It's 7:02 right now. Half a mile left to go. I'm up to 7.2 miles for the day. What you know about that? I'm having to call it a night. No, I'm not going to say that I failed. I can only get out 6 bags. 4 medium size and the 2 gargantuan ones. I had to stash the 10 other ones somewhere so I can come back and get them on Wednesday when I'm starting my little 3-day vacation, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. There's no way I can do this thing tonight. It's barely even 7:20 right now. But I still have at least a half mile to go. Half a mile. The arthritis is killing me. The left ankle is cramping every step I take. And both biceps are cramping. There's no way. Boy, am I ever going to suffer with these 6 bags right here. Wish me luck. Dang it. If this was summertime with 2 hours of daylight left, I highly doubt I can still get this thing done. The body can only do what it can do. Honest God truth about that. The body can only do what it can do. Let me get going. It's ridiculous. Ain't nothing like cleaning heaven.